partner, Greg Olsen. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
You think back just a few years ago, Mike, Trevor Lawrence coming out of Clemson, he was regarded as one of the top quarterback prospects of the last decade, and at times he's fit the billing, but it's been the inconsistency, protect the ball, turnovers. If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Trying to get the running back here going early on the first play, Mike, but what that does is it opens things up for the rest of the passing game as the game unfolds. Show this defense our running back is not an afterthought. He is a priority to our passing attack.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there?
The penalty is declined.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. So the Broncos come out, and, Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
You know, you think back, Mike, to a year ago, 6 quarterbacks taken in the 1st round of the NFL draft, and Bo Nix was probably the least heralded coming out of college, but was able to lead his team to the playoffs, and he really did it by earning his job out of training camp, and he never looked back. 29 touchdown passes, the most ever by a rookie in Broncos history.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Harvey. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete, taken in by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, this is Harvey. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. And set up a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
Intended for Troy.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Parker Washington. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jags offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Once again, it's Etienne. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. You keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat. Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one complete to Washington. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Washington. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lawrence now. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run it here with Etienne. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete and brings up 4th down.
So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Broncos offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
First and 10
Really
at
nice
the
job there,
33-yard
Mike. I
line.
mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Jaguars offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down,
First
Jacksonville.
down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Etienne. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jaguars take a 10-3 lead.
Broncos 3.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion.
And he will go all the way. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
1st down, Jaguars.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a 1st down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
open right side. That strains the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
7-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Lawrence to throw. To the left side. It is caught by Myers.
Complete to Jacoby Myers. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. A run with Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run on 1st and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Harvey.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Jaguars offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Man in motion here is Washington. They go play action for Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's taken down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, And a first down to boot.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The tackle by P.J. Watt. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big one here in the 4th quarter. And even 30 yards.
Jacksonville.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
That's swung out to ETN. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
2nd down, Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now 3rd and goal coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action now. It's Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The former first overall pick in 2022, Trayvon Walker. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And third down coming up.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
That's another.
They get 20 on the connection. First down, Broncos.
The 25-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up first and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being first and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Brings up 4th and
They
goal.
desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here comes 2nd down. Lawrence. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. 3rd down coming up. They put Strange in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Here's Etienne. Room to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 more yards.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down. Now Etienne, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 15.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Not a man. It's Thomas. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.